Welcome back to Hairy Jon's YouTube channel and Hairy Jon's Kitchen. In today's video we are going to make a sloe gin, and I say that kind of suspiciously because it's a sloe gin infusion. It's not quite a brewing video, but yeah, without further ado, let's check what ingredients we need for today and equipment that we need for today's video.
Okay, so here are the ingredients or the equipment that we need for today. Okay, starting off we have the sloe or sloe berries. These don't look too nice anymore. These were pricked and put in the freezer a couple of months ago. They should still be fine, but I shall let you know how it turns out. But we've got 500 grams of these sloe berries. We have the exact same amount in sugar as well. So yes, and then we want a litre of gin for this recipe, so I'm doing a litre. So yes, 500 grams of sugar and berries, 1 litre of gin. Okay, of course you should have your sterilising fluid. We're going to use a funnel. It's a bit optional, but it comes in handy. And I have this half-gallon demi-john with an airlock with sterilised water on top. Now you can just use a jar, but because I have this smaller demi-john available, that's what I'm going to go for. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put the sloe berries into this demi-john. I'm going to add the sugar, and then I'm going to add a litre of gin. So pretty simple really, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this could be quite difficult to capture on camera, but I'm going to give it a go. So all I'm going to do now is take these berries, the sloe berries, and put them in this demi-john one by one, pretty much. I'll probably fast forward this when I edit the video. But yeah, quite tedious, but this is a good size demi-john for these berries. Gosh, yeah, making a mess is all part of the fun. That'll be fine. Oh gosh. Okay, next up we're going to take the funnel and we're going to try and pour this sugar from the bowl into the demi-john. Yeah, a jug would have been better for this, but I was thinking presentation wise on YouTube, I thought the bowl looked nice. But yeah, at home, if you have a jug spare, which most kitchens do have, load the sugar into a jug, definitely. I think we're going to make this work. Oh, we've lost a few bits, but not too much. Okay, right, so now we want to add a litre of gin. So I'm going to start with this 70 cl I've got here. Right. And then from another gin bottle I'm going to have to measure out 30 centilitres or millilitres. Alright, let's go for it. There's only a little bit left. Made a mess here, so I'm going to try and clean it up with some of this alcohol. Not very successfully, so alright. So, yes, I'm now going to measure out 30 millilitres of gin from this other gin bottle. Yes, apologies there, I almost got my centilitres and millilitres mixed up. So this is now Also, this is 100 millilitres, which is 10 centilitres. So I've already just put 200 millilitres in. So this now brings it to a total of 1 litre with the Sloe Gin and the sugar in there. It looks kind of nice, I think. But the next step, we have to shake this up. So again, I'm going to try and get this on camera for you. Alright, so we're just going to give this a gentle shake to try and mix these two things together. There we go. Now you could tip this upside down, but I think we can get there just shaking it all together and mixing it up. Okay, now all you need to do if you have an airlock like me is just pop this airlock in. There we go. And then every day just keep giving this a stir. Now if you don't have an airlock and sterilised water, don't worry, you can use a jar. And what I've done, I've used coffee filters and elastic bands to sort of tie around the top. And that just stops any contaminants getting in, and it does allow it to breathe a little bit as well. But airlocks, they are better if you've got them. Well, just less messy anyway. Okay, so this is basically it for now, guys. So you want to store this around room temperature between about 20 and 22 degrees in a cupboard in your kitchen. Should be absolutely fine. And for the first week at least, every day you're going to shake this to try and mix up the sugar and the alcohol basically. And the berries are just going to release a bit more sugar and flavours into this Sloe Gin infusion. Okay, so yes, I'm going to store it for 2 to 3 months, sorry. Now with the magic of YouTube, I'm going to come back to this video in at least 2 months. And we're going to transfer it from the demijohn into another container. Okay. Okay. Hello and welcome back, everybody. We have now skipped 3 months into the future. So, as you can see, I wrote this post-it note on the 6th of July, 2022, and we are now in October. So I've left it for 3 months. And now I am going to transfer the gin into some gin bottles, some litre bottles, and I'm going to show you that process now. We're going to need the gin bottles, which are currently sterilising in the sink, some coffee filters. You can use some cloth. Okay, so here we are then, guys. So make sure you sterilise everything with some kind of sterilising fluid. This is the stuff that I use. I do get asked every now and again, but any homebrew kind of steriliser will work fine. So here are my bottles. There's still a little bit of glue left on some of these, but it's superficial. They are sterilised on the inside and they will be absolutely fine. So first I'm going to do the sniff test. So I haven't opened this for 3 months, just over 3 months. So hopefully I can get this off one-handed. Yep. Let's have a sniff. Oh, that's nice. It's hard to describe it. It smells quite thick, almost like it's a sort of a jam kind of flavour. It does smell good. Alright, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to set the camera up to try and record it as well. Maybe a bit of a slow process. But I'm going to put these coffee filters into, I've forgotten the name of this thing now. It's not a sieve. Funnel. So yeah, I'm going to put the coffee filters into this funnel. And then I'm going to gently... Okay, so that should do it. So you can see we've got new baby fish if anyone was into those videos I did about the fish. Every year our pond fish have babies now, and we have 16 new fish this year, which is crazy. Alright. So there's that. Let's try and pour this past. Okay, so far so good. Now just using the coffee filters may take some time. Make sure
Make sure you're careful, and yeah, patience may just be key here. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to taste great. As well, I usually go for unbleached filters. These are the best they had in the shops. They're not unbleached, but they do say they're very eco-friendly and biodegradable, and that was my only option, so that's what I went with. Yeah, hindsight, I should have got 2 funnels and done both bottles at the same time, but we'll get there, so I'm not too worried anyway. But yeah, I'm probably going to fast forward. I'll show you my loaf. So, this is a loaf that I made today. Now, it was in a bread maker, so I don't think there's any point in me putting up my recipe for this. It's quite generic. But yeah, Hairy Jon's Kitchen makes Hairy Jon's loaves as well. It's a white one with pumpkin seeds. Really good. Okay, so here's the first one, the first bottle. I think that's probably about right for 1 bottle. Yeah, so it took about 45 minutes for me to fill up that 1 bottle. So yeah, make sure you've got some things to do around the house while you're doing this. So we're almost done now. And I'd love to say that Dolly's interested in the home brewing, but she's actually interested in this tin, which has all the cat treats, which is behind the home brewing. So, yeah, still got some more time to kill, probably another 20 minutes or so. So we shall give Dolly some treats, eh? Yeah. Okay, and here we have it, guys. So there's a little bit of gin left in there with that fruit, but I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, just to try and keep this gin as like clear and as pure as possible. Awesome. So it's hard to see now because it has gone dark. It took me about an hour and a half in total to decant this into the gin bottles, but I've already had a little bit of a taste, and it is amazing. Now 3 months is kind of the minimum for like when you're doing this type of gin, but the longer you leave it, the better it's going to get. So try and resist it as much as possible, but enjoy, guys, and happy brewing. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.